Hey everybody, I've done a couple of videos before where I've done masks, face masks, for making one more beautiful while talking about spooky and interesting facts, because masks are nice and interesting and can do all kinds of good things for your skin, but why just do a mask when I can also share some interesting facts? Learning is fun, and I had wanted this mask since the moment I saw it because, well, obviously I needed it. I mean, it's a bat. I'll link below to where I got it. I got it from YesStyle, which is a website I'd never tried before because I was a bit like, but it turned out to be legit and pretty good. I usually do masks in the evening before bed if I get the time, so let's wash all this makeup off, stick a bat on my face, and learn about the puppies of the sky. Okay, my hair looks a bit weird, but who cares? And my skin is not at its best, so I'm sorry you have to look at that, but all the more reason to do a mask, isn't it? It's from Wish formula. It's probably one of the more expensive masks I've ever actually bought. It was $6 New Zealand just for one, which is £3. I don't know what that is in US dollars at the moment, sorry. So I had to try it, come on. I mean, I had to. So this is a firming mask for the eye area containing Centella asiatica, fermented honey filtrate, adenosine and vitamin C amongst other goodies. It has anti-wrinkle power, forms a protective skin barrier, minimizes pores and brightens under eye circles. I'll be honest, I bought it because it's a bat. How do I know which way to put it round? Maybe it doesn't matter. Ooh, there's lots of essence in the bag. It's dripping. Okay, I better get it on me face. Oh, be careful. Here we go. It's dripping. It's got a lot of its liquid. It's kind of dripping down my face a wee bit. It's got a sort of medicinal chemical sort of smell. Like, it obviously doesn't have like a perfume added to it, I don't think. So that's good, because a lot of perfume things irritate my skin. Looking pretty good. Oh, cool. It says to leave it on for 20 minutes. Alright, time for some bat facts. Did you know that bats have unique wing prints that can be used to identify the individual, much like human fingerprints? The phrase blind as a bat is not necessarily a good phrase because many bats have great eyesight and do not use echolocation. The biggest species of bat is the giant golden-crowned flying fox, which can have a wingspan of 5 feet. And though a bit scary looking and intimidating, it lives solely on figs, although it can give you Ebola, so you should probably stay away anyway. The smallest bat, the bumblebee bat, is also the world's smallest mammal, about 1.2 inches long and weighing 2 grams. One average bat can eat over 3,000 bugs every night. Bats live in groups called colonies, which can have hundreds, thousands, or millions in them. Bat communication is very sophisticated. Bats can recognize each other's voices. Even amongst the giant flying swarms, mother bats can find their own children. Bats, like birds and butterflies, are pollinators, so very important for the environment. There are more than 1,300 kinds of bats in the world, and despite their vampiric reputation, only 3 kinds drink blood. These are, of course, vampire bats. Vampire bats have the sharpest teeth of any animal, and when they bite, their victim doesn't feel it. The tube-lipped nectar bat has a tongue 1.5 times the length of its body. It has the longest tongue compared to its body of any mammal on Earth. In China, bats are a symbol of good fortune, and the word for bat is a homonym for good fortune. In 2021, New Zealand held its annual Bird of the Year contest, and it was won by the country's only bat. I may have had a wee hand in that. Pallid bats are immune to scorpion stings. In fact, they eat them. Up to 70% of a pallid bat's diet consists of venomous scorpion. How are we doing? Is this sticking? I feel like I should be lying down with this on actually, because it kind of wants to like come off. Most of it's sticking on pretty well. Bats, like humans, have one baby at a time, largely because a baby can weigh 1/3 of its mother's body weight. This would be like a human birthing a 40-pound baby. Male dyak bats are able to lactate and help feed their babies. Spix's disc-winged bat has suction cups on its wings and ankles, so it can cling to smooth surfaces and is therefore the only bat that does not sleep upside down. Some bats can fly at 100 kilometers per hour, that's 70 miles per hour fast. Bats can swim if they have to. Bats make up 1/4 of Earth's mammals. In the USA, more than half the species of bats are in decline or endangered. Baby bats are called pups. So they really are the puppies of the sky. Bats are extremely important to the environment and ought to be protected. Must protect. So consider a donation to your local bat conservation trust if you have one. Alright, 20 minutes is up. I guess it's for like the prevention of wrinkles around the eyes, but that is one of the parts of the face that everybody really needs to focus on. There were also before and after pictures with little fine lines that afterwards looked greatly reduced. So I don't really have lines around my eyes yet. I've been doing everything in my power to prevent them from coming. This is one of those things. This is undeniably the cutest mask I've ever used, and I just think, wouldn't it be sweet to spend an evening with some friends and all do one of these and like watch a film, and that would be very cute. Alright, let's peel it off. I think it's actually like soaked in, like it doesn't really feel, I don't really feel wet. That's good. Looking like, oh, has it dramatically changed my appearance? Well, of course not. Like I said, I don't really have lines around my eyes yet, so I'm trying to prevent them. I guess the thing is I don't wash the stuff off now so that it can remain in. My eyes do feel nice and refreshed though. They do feel nice and cooled, like I've just had some kind of nice special treatment. Well, thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you have learned some interesting bat facts that maybe you did not know before. And like I said, if you do have a local bat conservation trust, why don't you look them up and see what they're up to. I think when it comes to goths, people have a lot of different tastes in fashion and music, but I think probably the one thing that everyone has in common is we all like bats. Who doesn't like bats? Is it true? Is it the one thing that binds all goths together? At the very kernel, the very heart of the scene, is it just that there is this love for bats and everything branches off from that? Yeah, that's like totally, it's totally dry now. It's like in my skin. I feel like I've done something good for myself. Anyway, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. That would be lovely. And as always, take care of yourself, be nice to each other, stay batty, and I'll see you next time. Bye!